What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Griftlands. Uh, we did a horrible job with our Rook Brawl run, so obviously the solution is to become Sal, change our clothes, and try again. So let's go ahead and choose our starting deck. What the heck is this card? Draw a card, discard your attacks, deal max damage this turn. All of your attacks? That's amazing. Bleed, improvise. No, I want this. It has cool art. It has... Oh, if you discard this card. Got you. Well, I still like it. I want to give it a shot. Finisher, so this is for combo. Heal 1 health per bleed on target. That's... Alright. A finisher with no method of building combo is kind of useless. So let's go with applying 4 bleed. And we know we've had successful bleed decks in the past. So spend 1 influence, deal an additional 4 damage. Gain 2 vulnerability, or spend 1 influence and draw 2 cards. Let's go with spend 1 influence to draw 2 cards. And then let's... I love the Evoke deck. The Evoke deck just works. Spend 2 dominance, gain 2 actions, double composure in all arguments. I'll go... Alright. I know that the other card I got doesn't really fit with it, but I gotta go for the Evoke deck. It just works so well. This was interesting, the improvise a random card, but we didn't really have control over where our deck was going on any particular argument, so let's go for something a bit more within our grasp. Start of each turn, draw cards until your hand is full. Now that's cool. It does make other draw cards a bit less useful, but it increases the likelihood of getting the card you want each turn, or the first friendly argument you create each turn is duplicated. Let's go for this. Let's go for big hand. Choose a battlegraph. Start of each turn, improvise a random card. Whenever you fully defend an attack, increase the attacker's panic by 2. Or, at the end of each turn, choose any number of cards in your hand to keep instead of discarding. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. We have 70 gold to start. Let's just go ahead and... Alright, the event order is randomized every brawl, so that's good to know. So we have some... Okay, we got a little bit of everything. We just make sure we don't lose too much health in this first fight, because we got 2 later on. What's up, Bax? So, let's see if we can convince you to switch sides. It'll keep you in our good graces, and it'll make the fight a lot easier. So, you're hitting us for 5. There's only 2 arguments this cycle, so I have no issue with taking a little bit of argument damage. Man, this hand is huge. Let's go ahead and gain influence. We got a lot of influence cards here. Let's reduce the damage you do, and then just swing 1 more time. Okay, so there's our Evoke card. The Evoke card doesn't have to be in your hand, but it's a good reminder that we have it. Let's go ahead and... We don't want to draw. What we do want to destroy you. We're taking 4. Let's reduce that to nothing. Swing on you for 3, and move on. Okay. I love having this full hand, even though it does take a little longer to rifle through and figure out exactly what it is we want to play. But with the influence, we just want to play influence cards. Now, influence is useful as a resource. I usually go down to the dominance route, but influence is useful because it doesn't degrade unless it's attacked. Getting 2 actions is huge because of all the cards that we have. We don't really need a draw. Why are things costing more every turn? Modified by call to rise. The heck? Is that just a passive ability that you have? Yeah. Start of each turn, a random card in hand costs 1 extra action. This negotiation. Wow, that's rough. So you're hitting us. Let's have you not hit us. And I guess we'll just play you. And might as well play that as well. So, our deck is going to get progressively more and more expensive, so we want to finish this fight as soon as possible. You're trying to destroy this argument, which is okay. It's okay. It's ran its course. And actually, let's just go ahead and take you out. Alright, when this card is drawn, deal 1 damage to enemy argument and gain 1 influence. There's a good chance we can draw this on most turns because of how big our hand size is. This card loses 1 damage each time you end your turn. Alright, let's go for this one. We're talking about how much cooler 2 daggers are than 2... I can't even say it with a straight face because your weapon is so much cooler than ours. Alright, we have probably no method of discarding, but we're taking no damage this turn, so let's go ahead and put some bleed on you. Because we know we have bleed synergies in deck. We didn't draw them. Maybe we'll get them here, and we lucked out and did. Do we want to retain any of these? We'll retain 1 defense card. Just in case. Yep, just in case that happens and he wants to go off on us. Let's go ahead and take no damage for now. We'll keep those bleed stacks high. Do we want to retain any of these? No, not really. All we want... That's rude. All we want is bleed and defense. Now you're being targeted for a lot. Sorry about that. But that's fine because we have lethal anyway. Let's try not to get as many enemies this time around. Heal 1 health per bleed on target or apply bleed equal to damage dealt. Whenever you apply 1 bleed to all other enemies. This is fantastic. I love abilities because you just play them and failed job. Excuse me. I've got a little something for you, kid. Let's remove a battle card and we'll remove this unupgraded stab. Feels lighter, doesn't it? Are going to kill each other, convince them not to kill each other. So maybe we should pay more attention to what the quest is. Prevent the battle. Alright. So let's go ahead and convince... We don't have allies amongst either of them, right? Nobody's really friends of us. So let's try to get the rise on our side. Why should I stop? Start of each turn, a random card in hand costs 1 extra action this negotiation. I hate that ability. You're hitting us for 4. Oh, and our influence procced, which is awesome. So there's your composure. You're hitting us for none. Let's gain a little bit more influence, because it's just a good resource to have. Alright. Now the question is, do we want to diversify our portfolio? We draw almost our entire deck every turn. That's madness. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't realize how big of a boon that is. That's crazy, dude. So what do we want to do? We want to hit you hard. Put composure on there. Hit you hard again. And cycle through. Chances are we'll gain more influence. Alright, so I know it's bad to pivot continuously, but I really think with the draw every card graph that we have and all this influence that we get, we want to lean into an influence deck. Now, definitely not a draw deck, but an influence deck. I see it being huge for us. Now, let's not take any damage. And we just draw it every turn. It just works. We have lethal on you. So let's go ahead and play a couple extra cards and take you out. Draw 3, spend 1 influence to deal additional damage? Yes. Let's leverage all this influence that we have. We don't want to draw, so let's gain influence. And let's get you out of our deck. Need to convince Donnie too. No issue. As part of a return, accept the planted evidence argument if one does not already exist. How dare you? Okay, we only have 1 influence, so let's gain a little bit more. And then we can spend it. And then let's stop ourselves from taking any damage. Alright, so this influence deck can work. I can see it. I can see it. Let's go ahead and we have 2. So I have no issue with gaining 1, then spending it. And then let's go ahead and I don't want to destroy you quite yet. Let's go ahead and try to get these threatens to evolve to the point where they destroy themselves. We can always just pay someone to take it out of our deck. That's probably smarter than playing a bad card. Let's instead upgrade the cards that we actually like you. So, go ahead and hit you. We have 1 left, and there's lethal. Alright, duplicate a target bounty or inception, double composure in all arguments. None of this is really appealing. Good job. There's the money that we missed out on our first mission. You. Buy a battle card. None of this says bleed. You say bleed, but you're basic. Discard a card, double damage. No. No, 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 no. Do you want to remove a battle card? Let's think about it. Alright. One day, I'm going to memorize what all the cards do, what all the boons do. I really don't like stab. It takes too long to upgrade. You need to pick sides. Got it. The fight's about to start. Let's side with the boggers. Because you don't have the option to do that in the story. Or at least I haven't seen the opportunity to do that in the story. You're gonna flee immediately. So how about you don't? We keep bleed. Alright, alright. We're getting hit for 2. So let's not apply bleed. And let's apply bleed. What do we want to hold on to? Nothing. You all can go. I never realized how small your decks start off with. How small your decks start. So let's protect our urchin here. And let's whittle you down a bit more. Don't really want to keep any of that. We just want to get this bleed cycling through as fast as possible. Alright, alright, alright. Let's improve you. You're gonna flee soon. What is the quest? Fight the battle. Let's improve Ghost Strike. And you have 1 health left. Let's go ahead and improve Elbow Strike. End the fight. Hold nothing. The fight's not over until you're gone. What the heck? Get out of here. Do we want to execute? No. Spend 2 combo. If the target has bleed, apply 1 impair and 1 wound. Spend up to 3 combo. Alright, let's get those debuffs on them. Your allies turn on you. You're going to have to fight for your life. How dare you? How dare you? We worked so hard to end his life. That's interesting. What an interesting combat. You're taking 7. You would die. Now you're not dying. I worked so hard to protect you. How could you do this to me? Get you out of here. Am I targeting you because I feel betrayed? No, I'm targeting you because you heal. You just keep coming. What the heck? There's only 1 stack of this. Do you last forever? I need to know. Whenever you apply bleed, apply it to others. You're dead. There's nothing I can do about that. So let's apply wound. What do we want to hold on to? The debuff cards. Alright, you're just going to keep coming forever. So let's go on you. I don't know how you lived. But we're getting hit for more than I like. So let's hit you with this. And then we'll debuff you. Now we're only taking 8. And whenever you apply bleed, apply it to all other enemies. Well, let's just apply bleed then. And I'm choosing to race you because you're a real jerk who double-crossed me. Draw a card, discard. We don't really have the engine for that. You're getting hit for 6 because yours doesn't count. Can we defend for you? You should live. The UI's lying. You're gonna go away. Right? No, you're not gonna go away until the bleed takes effect. So let's go ahead and draw the card. Okay. Now you should have lethal, because he'll swing, you'll run away. He gets hit for 6. He'll surrender. I don't like that. You only have 10 health left. We'll hold on to those 2. See, you flee, you're gonna take 6. Alright, you have 4 health left. I hate you for your betrayal. Now go after this one. What do we want to hold on to? Hold on to the defenses. I mean, hold on to everything. There's no downside to it. You still draw 5 new cards every turn. Let's apply bleed, because it goes through. Do we have any means of defending you? Or any reason to? Do we have the way to do 14 damage? You're taking 6. Do we have a way of doing 8 damage? We don't. So instead, we will protect our friends. I really hate this. So you're going to be surrendered, but that gives us the opportunity to punch through you. Let's hold on to everything. You died. It wasn't my choice. You chose to be a big jerk. We're not getting experience anymore, so just play whatever. Alright. That was rough. Bedlam. Discard a card, attack around the target. None of this. Oh, there is a card that has a benefit from being discarded. Where is it? Yeah. But there isn't. Our cards don't have a lot of range on them. But it isn't just a strong attack, so we'll take it. You. Discard a card. We shouldn't have an issue with how many cards we have because we just retain half our hand anyway. Let's double down on the bleed. Just take all of these because we remove composure, gain dominance, destroy after 1 use. Alright. Excuse me, I didn't choose to kill them. They turned on me. and they died from bleed. You got something for me? Take money, 50 shills, or increase max health by 5. I will increase my max health by 5. Thank you. Because we got at least 2 more fights ahead of us. Oh, jeez. Alright. Do we want to pay anybody right now? 240 shills. I don't want to hire you. I want to make you my friend. The catch is that I might just... This might pay for itself. I believe this will go long enough that it'll pay for itself. Now, can I eat a fish cake? It costs only 20. Gives us 15 health. Thank you. Unfortunate that we have... You've been hired to make Leisha dead. Got it. What's up, Leisha? What do you want? I want you dead. Leisha dislikes you. I'm sorry. You're doing nothing. You're applying a status effect. Attack a random target. See if I care. Hold on to a card. Might as well hold on to you. Heal target ally for 10. Thank you? What is this? Insert a random potion into your draw pile. I mean, sure. Do we have... There you go. There's our bleed engine. Apply a lot of bleed. Make them hurt. Improvise a card. Gain power for the rest of the fight. Don't mind if I do. Might as well hold on to everything. You didn't heal for a lot, so we'll hit you. Discard that because it wants to be discarded. The fight's basically over. We're taking 5. Now you're dead. Alright. We don't want to hold on to anything. Contract. Kill Leisha. Sorry. Unplayable. Gain 1 power. Discard a card. Do we want to discard some more? Sure. Sure. Target has a bleed. Apply 6 bleed. No. We need you to start. We need more methods of starting the bleed. So, what does this deck do? It discards, and it bleeds. Vapor Vial. For the rest of your turn, all of your cards have random cost between 0 and 2. No, thank you. It's like this Snecko Eye from Slay the Spire. Gain a reputation for violence. It was the contract. I'm sorry. You killed the target. You get paid 100 chills. Okay. Got the blast fight coming up. Now, I feel like I've made a deal with you before, but I don't think I've made a share to drink with you before. So here's 40 shills. Maybe it's not wise to do this before the boss fight. Alright, our health is pretty okay. You sell expendable, destroyable items, which I don't respect. So let's get started. You meet Prent on the road. Hey, Prent, you gotta come with me. You don't understand. Brawl is real hard. Alright. So, you're destroying my dominance, which I don't appreciate. So let's apply composure to it, get some influence of our own, and then you replenish. That's fantastic. But we draw our entire deck anyway. Who cares? What do we want? Just hit you? Just gonna hit him? Okay. Oh, you're putting a lot of hurt on our influence. So I'll put some hurt on you instead. Spend 1 influence to deal 4 additional damage. Don't mind if I do. So now you're taking 5. Can't do anything about that. Do we want to spend influence then? Not to draw cards. Let's go ahead and gain composure, if only to ensure we take no damage. Alright. Let's destroy. Cycle through our deck a little bit faster, because our deck is thicker than I would like it to be. I don't like that we don't draw through everything every turn. Swing on you. And that's it. We take 2, but the fight's basically over. Let's destroy this. Swing on you. There you go. Draw 1 extra card. No thank you, it does nothing for us. Improvise a 0-cost card from your discard pile. Do we have 0-cost cards? Nope. The only 0-cost card we have gets destroyed. So, we skip. We don't want you to expend, really, but apply it to all arguments. Gain 2 influence. We don't have a way of spending a lot our influence, really, so let's deal 3 damage to a random enemy argument. Like, as far as we're concerned, having 2 influence or having 10 influence, it's the same thing. Alright. Alright, our goal here, defeat the boss. Gotta check all the time now, just in case it's like your goal is to make them surrender or something. Or it says, don't, what was I saying? What are you talking about? Don't spare them? Those are the words. I like that glare you got going on. So I don't know if you summon allies, but let's play Bloodbath. What else do we want to do? We want to... I guess we're just defending ourselves this turn. What do we want to hold on to? Everything. Okay. You're hitting us for 11. So how about we don't do that? And then... Okay, if you're only hitting us for 8, what is this? Whenever an attack removes all of your take 3 damage... And he loses damage every time we break through his block. So actually... He didn't lose damage, what the heck? Just block yourself. It might take a while. We might be here for a while. Now, it is a boss fight, so I was going to say, these cards will probably come through again. Or rather, come around again. But let's apply bleed. And then apply a little bit of bleed. Hold on to cards. Don't mind if I do. Probably don't want to hold on to the improvised card. It doesn't really do much for us. Let's go ahead and strike you. Remove bloated. You have counter. I didn't even pay attention. Now I'm just panic playing cards. So let's put defense on you. Because you're going to swing and get countered on. Okay. Discard, discard, defense. Let's cycle through our deck a little bit better. Okay. We have enough of a lead that we can destroy this. We have enough of a lead that we can destroy this. And you have bleed on you. So let's impair and wound you. What do we want to hold on to? Let's hold on to the cards that are good. So a little bit of everything. At this point, Reckless Swing is just a better version of Strange Strike. So why do I keep holding on to you? I'm glad we recognize that now, so we don't have to worry about it in the future. This will be destroyed once we go to sleep, so let's improve the cards we actually like. You're 6 away from panicking. There you go. Have mercy. Get out of here. You have no friends. Nobody's gonna be upset when once I remove you. Discard your hand, draw 5. Whenever you play a card, gain apply 2 bleed. This card is improvised. We don't improvise. So we don't play 1,000 cards either. I think on this one we skip. I'm not undervaluing defense. I just think that gaining action when we have a handful of cards. Oh. Gaining actions when we have a handful of cards is really tempting, but I think that the evoke just goes off better. Can we make you cheaper? Yeah. Yeah. Because there's no guarantee there'll be multiple enemies, I think making you cheaper is just better for us. Don't destroy. And let's get that impair and wound lasting longer. War story is fine. Known thug. Listen, I didn't choose these kills. I mean, I literally did, but you know, I didn't like it. Gain 1 action to start your turn, take 3 damage at the end of every turn. That's, like it says, that's dangerous. Whenever you gain dominance, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. We don't have a dominance focus, we have an influence focus now. When you draw a status card, draw a card. I don't like that either. Because we draw our entire deck. So this is the only one that does anything. Alright. So let's see. We have 158 gold. You like us, but you give us a boon that... Oh, you already love us. So the question is, do we pay for more? I don't think we can afford to share a drink, which will cost 40, and also get their boon. So let's just improve our deck. Negotiation cards. What do we want? Restore 6 resolve. For everybody? That's interesting, because in negotiations, the enemy tends to have more resolve than we do. So that's interesting. Draw 1 card. Nope. Spend all influence. Attack again per influence spent. Okay. Well, we can't even afford this one. So let's have a method of spending our influence. Let's remove a negotiation card. And we're going to remove you. Well, in that case, do you just want to remove you? Because there's no way we're playing... Yeah. I mean, I feel bad because I chose to add you to the deck, but as of right now, you're a dead draw. Alright, and we'll go to sleep. Your bed calls you. You stream when you were a kid, but then a Derek took them right out of you and hung them out in the dry in the moonlight. How are we going for time? Alright. So what do we do? Let's try again. We'll go for 2 days again. If these episodes continue to be a little bit longer, I might cut them back down to 1 day, but with only 48 gold, you really don't want to do anything. And we might cut it down to 1 day in the future, but we're gonna try. We're trying out this brawl, and I'm sure these episodes will get shorter as I become more efficient. Draw and discard, draw a card. We're taking a lot of damage this turn. Is there any way to do 15? There is 2, 4, 5. Not really. This does let us draw though. And this is nice, but we can get it in the future because we have no way of applying bleed right now. And let's just go bonkers on the defense this turn. Alright. It's not that you're both not attacking me. Let's swing on them instead. Do we want to block this turn? Yes, we do. I didn't look at the layout for the day, so I don't even know how many fights are coming. Let's go ahead and make you do less damage. So we're only taking 2. These are all fine. Okay. Apply bleed. Get you out of here. We're getting hit for 11. Let's... What do we do? What do we do? Bleed doesn't do any other debuffs right now. I say right now because it could in the future. What do we want to discard? We'll discard Strain Strike. Reduce the damage we take. Let's see if we can improvise. Yep. Make you do less damage to me. Now we're only taking 8. Now, let's keep the bleed up. Not on me. How dare you? You're enhanced already. You're gonna enhance now. Do we have lethal? We do. Choose a card to discard if we don't need you. Thank you. Alright. We don't have combo. We don't have combo. We do have this. So a little bit of heal will go a long way, hopefully. Draw 2 cards. Or deal more damage. We have... Let's do more damage. I kind of want to get rid of this card now. It didn't pan out the way I thought it would. Yeah, because we don't have an issue with draw because we can just hold on to cards until we get the hand that we like. Fish pulls you aside. You got a thing for me. Draft 2 battle cards or take money. Oh, how's our battle deck looking? 16 cards. We don't have a lot here. And you live and you die by your battle cards. So, apply 1 stun. Really good. Really good. And it expends. I'll take it. Draw a card to cost 0. Draw a card, discard. This isn't exactly what I wanted. But we'll get Rummage. It does technically make your hand worse because it takes up the space of a good card. But again, I don't think hand size is that much of an issue for us because of the ability to hold cards over turn for turn. Convince Go to do something. So we have a bunch of negotiations, so let's be conservative with our resolve. You find Goad, what do you want? Convince him. Alright, a lot of stuff happens right off the bat. Spend all influence? Not quite yet. Deal 1 resolve damage to a random enemy target whenever you draw a card. Because 4 of these cards were extra, it did 4. That's neat. Cool synergy. So maybe being a known thug isn't the worst thing. Now, let's gain influence. That gives us the option of spending influence. Do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? Not really. But I would like, if you didn't destroy that argument, if only so you have another target for the future. And then let's just hit you hard. Alright. Got things popping off easily for us. Let's have cards go automatically. And then randomly gain that or this. We got that nice balance between the two now. Do we have the means of protecting you? We do. Let's get that card closer to upgrading. There you go. Alright, I like what we got going in this deck. Which tends to be what happens. This will attack multiple times. That's fine. We tend to be pretty good at building negotiation decks. It's just our battle decks suffer all the time. No. Gain 1 vulnerability, gain an extra action. Or an opponent's argument is destroyed. Smarts might be fine, because even with vulnerability, we can just play so many cards. Like, we have a handful of cards, why not try to play them all? Will we still have attacks to play? How many diplomacy cards do we have? Not a lot. Let's gain more influence. Now, we're always going to have influence to spend. So let's do the larger boon there. Thanks for the 100 chills. We're doing okay on resolve. This is a rescue mission. Rescue Bevis from his enemies using your words or your fists. Because we have the cash right now, let's see about sharing a drink. We'll do it after this. We'll do it after so that we can refill our resolve a little bit. Rescue Bevis. Got it. You're not getting away from us, Bevis. Let's lean into our strong negotiation deck. Let's see. So you'll invoke if we remove this argument. So let's play you. That didn't do anything. So let's go ahead and swing. Wasn't lethal, but this will be lethal. There you go. Now, we're going to take 3. Not much we can do about it. With only 1 influence we don't really want to spend yet. We don't really want to gain dominance either because we don't care about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and gain extra actions for the future. Let's go ahead and block everything. Well, we don't need to block everything. Oh, yeah, we do, because we need the 4. And then War Story doesn't upgrade, so why work on that? Instead, for each hostility card you draw, we don't draw many hostility cards. And you know, I kind of want you to gain composure so I can get rid of that item card. It doesn't do anything for us. We need that though. Excuse me. We need that. And you will give us dominance. We do have the vulnerability still? No, we don't. Spend all influence, attack again per influence spent. So this will hit 9 times. When destroyed, they lose half their resolve. Okay, so we need to go for you. We need to... Well, we don't have... Okay, guarantee you're destroyed. Now, this will just go off. There you go. There was a lot of stuff slowing our deck down, but we made it work anyway. Draw a card, hostility, spend 2 dominance, gain 2 actions. No thank you. Thanks for the money. Restore 30 resolve, don't need it. Get speed, tonic, and replicator. Duplicate a hand card in your hand that copy costs 0 until played. 2 random cards in hand cost 0 until played. Well, I don't see the downside to this one. So I'll take them both just so I can get speed tonic. Thank you. Now, we have another negotiation coming up. So let's go ahead and share a drink. To top off our resolve. At the start of each negotiation, add a random authority card to your draw pile. The heck's authority cards? I should know this by now. Hostility, status, manipulate, diplomacy, status. We don't have any of those. I don't think I want that. I think I like what our deck does. So instead, share a drink with you. It's risky, I know. But we have money. End of their turn, surrendered allies gain. No, I don't want our allies to surrender. So I won't bet on them surrendering. Whenever you play an end card, gain 2 defense. No. Alright. It's a bit of a wash, loss. But let's just hope that it won't bite us in the butt too hard. So, you're hitting us for 4. Not afraid. There, you're hitting us for none. You're hitting us for 1. So be it. Let's randomly gain. There you go. And our engines are a-rollin'. Alright. I need that card back. If you don't mind, I would love to have this back. Thank you. So, let's see what the actual parameters of this fight are. Scare away at least 1 ally to drop the shield. Gains 1 impatience when destroyed. So, these are all allies we can remove from him in the upcoming fight. Got it. Let's gain composure. We have a lot of influence, so let's gain a little bit more. And then we can, whenever you draw a card, deal damage to a random enemy argument. Let's not, and just attack this instead. And we have no more actions this turn. That's fine. We'll have 4 actions next turn because of smarts. We can go off. Just absolutely destroy. If we have any other ways of gaining influence, like this, we want to do that first. Excuse me. Alright, and ideally, this will just destroy absolutely everything. There you go. Spend 1 influence, draw 2 cards, lose. No. We got it. We have our win condition. Our win condition is rapid fire just unloads on them. We can play it for 0, or we gain 2 influence. Let's gain more influence. Where are you going? Alright. So I kind of want to destroy this one because it slows us down a bit. And this is the card I really wanted, which is ironic because you're common and you're rare. But for now, we're taking 3. This card, the deck kind of plays itself. Discard a card, discard you. Discard a card, discard you. Where did this extra energy come from? Okay. Let's go ahead, play you, make you bleed, draw a card, and some nice defense as a treat. A little defense for myself as a treat. So, nothing here wants to be discarded. We're getting hit for 10. Do you take 25? You have bleed, so enjoy your wound and impair. Now we're taking 8. Draw and discard. I don't really want to improvise. Don't really want you here either. So let's hit you again. We'll discard you. Get this out of our deck. And we'll hold on to both of you. We are going to take more damage than I like. But if we can just pile bleed on you, then this could heal us for a lot. There you go. And you're 7 away from lethal. You're going to take 6 bleed. The Elbow Strike will guarantee it. We don't need to hold on to anything. What's the job? Scare them away? Scare away Kevin's support. It's fine. You don't need to die today. When improvise, apply 2 bleed. Improvise, no. Discard a card. Your next attack this turn deals max damage or gain 1 combo. Go with max damage. This doesn't really apply to much at all, but it's better than useless combo. I only say useless. Useless for this deck. Useless for this deck. Alright. Next is the boss fight. So that's terrifying. Let's see. 428 gold. Become my friend. Bargaining. Ah, come on, man. So, from shopkeepers, this is only going to save us 40 shills. For now. For now. You gotta play like you're going to win. Play like you're going to win. Alright? So, let's go ahead. Share a drink. Our deck is going to be garbage. It's going to be so bad. +4 damage on the first attack in battle? No, that's 1. 1 hit, who cares? Spend half the fight setting up in the first place. Gain 1 action at the start of battle. That's a little bit better. Thanks for the surprise attack. Now, let's go ahead. I can't hire you. What the heck? What a jerk. Alright, I guess I'll just die then. My morale, it's... Come help me. My morale is tanking, dude. All these losses, all these cards. Oh man, what have I done? Alright. Gain composure. We're going to spend this entire fight just playing garbage out of our hand. We have 22 cards in our deck and half of it is trash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we played 1. We had 5 out of 23 cards were just garbage drinking cards. Whenever you deploy new argument increases. Alright, so destroy you as fast as possible. Got it. We only have 1 influence. So we'll go after you. Okay, you're getting hit for 4. Do we have the means to protect you? We do. We'll do it this way instead. Oh, sorry. I said sorry to my own deck. That's how rattled I am. Whenever you play a manipulate card to gain 2 composure. That's fine. I'll live with it, it's fine. Okay, hitting us for 5. Let's... Do we have... What do we have? We have lethal here. Restore 10 resolve. Add 2 slurred speech. No, I don't want to destroy you. Instead, I will... What will I do? Hit you. Randomly gain influence or dominance, I guess. Swing on you. You're going to take away all of our... You're going to take away all of our influence. So, I will instead spend it. Now you're going to destroy our dominance instead. And our influence survives somehow. Because we destroyed an argument, we're geniuses. That's a lot of drinking. Alright? There's no... That's a lot of alcohol. But, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We will spend influence. You're taking 2 off for us. Do we apply composure? I'd much rather just get one of these out of our deck. Okay, okay, okay. We have lethal, I think. Yes. No? No, we do not. But if we gain influence first, that wound up being kind of a wash, but this will kill you. This will get you. Oh no! Oh yes, okay. I scared myself. It's up to doubt. What does that do? Targets a friendly argument for 1 damage per stack of doubt. No, don't need it. We just have too much garbage. We have too much garbage. That's the only issue of our deck. So come help me in this fight where I'm sure gonna have a bad time. Attacks deal 3 extra damage while this is in your hand. I hate it. But we do have discards. We have the ability to discard. You are not hitting me that hard this turn. So let's actually get rid of you. We'll play you, improvise a card, gain power, and hit. What does this do? If their next attack deals damage, it will insert 2 additional assassin's marks into your deck. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Alright. Do we have any means of discarding? Nope. So we block up, we bleed them, and we try to weather the storm. No, get that garbage out of my hand. That hurt. Alright. Duplicate stun. Genius. What are you doing? You're buffing yourself? No. No, I refuse. You don't get to. You do nothing this turn, alright? I hate you. Just get these cards out of here. Destroy that. Hold this in my hand. I've never been so wrong about a card before. I'm so glad we got that replicator. Alright, what are we doing now? We are getting hit for 4, but that's not because of you, it's because of our graft. You're going to destroy after 1 use. You have bleed, impair, and wound them. Now what do? We have 3 actions. You're going to take 30. So let's play this. It'll stun you. It's big damage. Hold on to 5 cards. Don't mind if I do. Let's hold on to all of those just so that we don't draw them again. Because it'd be a waste of a draw. Alright. So, draw discard. No thank you. I don't want boosted Ghost Strike. Alright. It'll ensure everything does max damage. Now what else do we want to do? We want to heal? No, you don't have any bleed on you. So let's change that. Apply bleed. Oh, he's surrendering already. You fool. You're dead. I hate you. Alright, what do we want? Combo, discard a card, double the damage for random card in your hand this turn. I can see this working. I can see it working. Whenever you expend a card, draw 1 card. Expend all non-hostility cards, improvise 0 cost. No, thank you. Upgrade. Heal 1. I need to remember to value defense. Gain 1 power while this is in your hand, unplayable, replenish. That's amazing, because we can hold it every turn. We just permanently have 1 extra power. Did we return? That's fine, whatever. You win. Give me my graft. You can no longer own a pet. You gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Whenever you draw a status, draw a card. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn when installed. 2 random people will hate you. Well, they could hate me. Yeah, they can hate me. That's fine. Because owning a pet is a huge boon. It takes a lot of the aggro off of us. You hate me. Lose 1 defense on all cards that apply defense. That's huge. Can I kill you? Oh, man. Peng Newman, you are the worst person. Holy Jesus, dude. Where are you? How can I find you so I can get rid of you? Let me wipe you out as soon as possible. 188 gold. What do you do? Morale boost? No thank you. Dude, I'm floored. That's such a bad... That's so bad. Whenever you discard a card, gain 1 power until the end of your turn. Apply 2 bleed, then gain defense equal to the bleed. I don't even feel right about adding defense cards into our deck. Today's a good day to fight. No, today's a bad day to fight because our defense has been destroyed. Let's get rid of... What would we get rid of? I'm thinking getting rid of Strange Strike because Stab might upgrade into something useful. Alright. With 128 gold, we're not really going to be able to buy anything from anybody. Do we want to get a pet? Bubbles? Urchins are so weak though. Vrogs are fantastic, but we don't have the money for it. We didn't have the money for it even before we talked to Rake over here. So let's see. Let's share a drink with you. The catch is, I'm gonna sleep this all off. Ally bandits have plus 10 health in battle. Not the best, but I'll share a drink with you. I know I see your character model all the time. I just never remember what you do. It's useless. That's why I don't remember you. Alright. Let's go to sleep. But we made it through day 2. We made it through day 2. And that's going to be it for today's episode. Brawl is hard. Brawl is real hard. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to like the video if you watched all of it. Bye.